Hey, here's another episode of Watch U Strappin. These are not watch reviews, they're just quick wristwatch check of the day with a strap of option of choice. It's usually something aftermarket, and today I'm back on the Vertex M100A. I guess this would be the latest version. These were originally made as just M100. A now is for automatic, and obviously the one without the A will be the manual one. And they were more of a limited edition release when they first came out. I forget the number, they were like maybe 600 or something. It's a pretty low number, and only certain people were able to buy it. And now it's been open to, I suppose, just about anyone can buy one now, which is great because was really bummed out when I couldn't get one when I found out about this watch. And one of the key features is just, one, the brand is a kind of revived one from a while back. They're basically primarily known for being one of the original 12 manufacturers of what was called the Dirty Dozen watches. You don't know about that, just look it up. Pretty famous. It's a lot of great brands were a part of that, but most of them don't make a Dirty Dozen style watch anymore. Vertex is one of the original brands that does, as well as Timor, Timor. That one's maybe a more faithful one in terms of overall looks and especially the size. I believe that one's in 37 millimeter. This is a 40 millimeter watch. But that's fine. I think it still works really nicely for 40. Very modern size, great build. Movement's been fairly accurate too. The box, but I just love the modern take of it. This is such an easy watch to read, and especially just what's unique about it, I think, is just the way they did the dial. Look at those indexes. They're like 3D blocks of lume to make the numbers, and this thing glows really well. Not just those, but the rest of the watch has really good lume, and that there isn't these 3D blocks. The hands, the little markings outside of around the perimeter next to each of the hour markings, the very big numerals, that is very great. And here it is on a StrapHabit watch strap, FKM. Just in black, very basic, but I think that works really well. It's very similar to the style that you could get from the brand as an additional option, strap option, as though that would be marked with a broad arrow, like a military broad arrow, like one on this side and one on that side. It just looks pretty much like what's on the dial, and of course it will be branded Vertex. But that one's about $100, I think, if not maybe at $80 or $90. It's up there, and I just don't know if I see. Though I would like to keep everything nicely, branded the same, OEM stuff. I just don't see if that an FKM rubber strap will be that much better for it. For was it 3-4 times the amount of what this would cost? I think these usually run about $30 or so. Anyways, this is a great option for this watch. Really like it. And since there seems to be a fairly recent resurgence, well, I wouldn't say resurgence, but a heavy trend towards some new field watches from a number of brands. I'd say Baltic is one, the Hermetic collection. That one's actually pretty nice, and it actually has similar 3D blocks of lume on that. But it's an original style. It's smaller, but it's a handsome watch, but it's not quite like this. I really like the fact that for me, I like field watches a little bit plain, and I need something more, and and they should be simple and easy to read, but I like the fact that this has a style from the past, as well as I just like the small seconds. It just adds this extra level of detail to and otherwise could be a fairly plain and simple dial design, but of course these lume markers help quite a bit with some dimensionality. But yeah, since there's been a lot of trend towards that, let's see, Studio Underdog, some micro brand, has recently released a series 2 or something, but basically it's their take on a field watch. Hamilton recently did something new, the Expedition. Of course, they've always been known for doing field watches very well too. And but anyways, just on that note, I've just been kind of that whenever these kind of new trends or certain releases come out, I just get kind of hyped, not hyped, but I get inspired and kind of motivated to just, especially motivated to put back on a particular watch that kind of fits within those type of genres of watches that are coming out. Just to remind myself, yeah, I got a pretty cool field watch, for instance, and also keep me from unnecessarily spending on something that I already have covered, at least in field watches. I'm not necessarily a big field watch guy too, so one will do. Anyways, this is how it looks like on my wrist. It's about 7 inches. Yeah, the strap quality of StrapHabit, at least the FKM ones, are really good. I have a few of them actually, and you see my channel and the other watches I've worn in the past that have them. I've a number of them. And anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your watches.